Ellie's in the back. Ellie's in the back. So we are here on the other side of fear. Howdy. How are thee doing this moment? We ain't moaning a death. We are rising every moment and resting every moment. See, that's how they tricked your ass. Oh, good morning. Oh, I'm moaning a death. You a fucking corpse. Corpse get up and do what the fuck they have to do. Just every day. Oh, how do we get energy? Coming. All week long. You're happy on the weekends, and then the Monday comes, you all blue, you gotta go about, oh yeah, work on the weekends. How do you pronounce it? You know, maybe Harriet Tubman was actually a motherfucking underground union who tried to get people out these badass corporation jobs. Cotton Field was the first colonized job, and then, you know, maid and shit, that was a colonized job. They didn't know how to fucking colonize your ass, so then they were like, yeah. So then they start making up shit. So then they understand, like, oh shit, this shit recipe is good, so we can sell it to people. So a lot of people kept asking for it, so therefore they made it. But they also had a helping hand in the kitchen. Now, you know damn well they all had help. A lot of people failed to realize that we weren't always picking. That wasn't always the job. But then we couldn't get out of the job because that was the only way we can work for our family and stuff, get food. But motherfuckers won't let us go because they thought it was easy street where all the niggers work. And all the niggers don't get anything. No. It was white motherfuckers in there too. See, that's what we failed to realize. They don't tell you that Caucasian people was also picking those motherfucking in the field picking shit too. So you're going to have to realize that they only show black people so they can dimmy you down, so they can make you feel less than the other race, so they can make other races superior. But in reality, those motherfuckers in that field too working too. They needed that little chump of change to get what they want. All this imaginative shit about slavery ain't really what it is. It runs more deeper than what you think it is. And if you contradict me, go ahead. I never said I was right, but this is what I feel that is. What it is, baby doll. Why can't we learn more about Harriet Tubman? We only learned that she was underground slavery, runway stuff. But what was the really concept of this runway? What was the really concept of this? Because you got Bucktown. You got the sons fucking the mama. Mama's fucking son. That's what they call motherfucker. Motherfucker. You fuck your mother. You fuck your mother. Motherfucker. That's what motherfucker comes from. Motherfucker. So we all come to a point in our lives that, you finally realize some of the shit that you known was fuckery. I'll have to say this. If you are so consistent on thinking that someone needs to control you every day or a moment that you need people to control, you are setting yourself up for failure. You're not fucking cattle. You're not animals. Animals need to be run free too. That's why I don't like pets. I don't want a pet. What do I need a pet? What is that people entertainment thing? What the fuck is that? I don't want no animal. Like, I don't want that shit. Like, no. Especially dogs. Like, damn, dogs and shit. Like, a cat. Now, you can have a cat for a motherfucking pet because that motherfucker is cool as shit. Now, a dog, that bitch don't do shit but bark and get on your motherfucking nerves. Ugh. Dogs. Gross. So, in moments that we have to realize that our state of mind our thinking, our way of life isn't what it is. We are a prisoner of a war that never ended and only enhanced. And the only thing that this war is after is your mind, baby downs. It's a mind war. Fuck with their mind, we got them all. Oh! You are in a prison of a prison. What's a prison of a prison? Oh, what's a prison of a prison? Oh, what's a prison of a prison? A prison of a prison. A prison of a prison is a prison of your mind. If you're a prisoner of your mind, you're a prisoner of yourself. And if you don't control your mind, you become a prisoner of prison. You think the American dream? Why the fuck they call it a dream? Because it's only a dream. You have to dream it in order to make it. You have to be asleep in order to dream it. So in order to have the American dream, you have to be asleep. In order to be asleep, you have to follow their rules. And you have to be stuck in your ways. Follow the book and shut the fuck up. Follow the book and shut the fuck up. Go by the book and the book will do. The book will tell you every motherfucking thing that you need to know about your life. This man came and saved y'all from y'all problems and shit. Yeah. He's gonna come again and save your goddamn life. He did a motherfucking Houdini ass track. He died and disappeared out of a motherfucking hole. A cave. Ooh. And then we got all these ancient Egypt people been in the ground for 3,000 years and stuff, and they still have their bodies and shit. What happened to all these biblical laws, motherfucking characters? Yeah, I fucking said it. The Bible is a fucking riddle ass book. It don't tell your ass shit about whom you really are. And that is the first mind control. Aha. That's how you get people. That's how you get people. When you realize that this world is controlled by evil ass, vindictive ass people, that they can continue doing it. And it's only a majority of 1%. It's because 1% towards 99%. But yet we don't see that. We have to come together and get back to what we need to be. Who said we have to get up every morning and work every day and shit? Why is it so beautiful? Why is the world so fucking beautiful? Why is Gaia so fucking beautiful? It's for you to relax, breathe, and find out who you are. Once you find out who you are, then you'll be okay. But you got all this fuckery ass shit going on. And we have to understand that everything is a distraction. And when you learn how to just say, fuck this distraction. It is time to leave it. What are we gonna do? It's another week and we haven't got anything done. What am I gonna do? It's a whole nother day, whole nother moment. I'm still doing the same old shit. Sometimes you have to move in silence. Because when you try to tell people so you can understand it, sometimes you don't understand shit yourself, but you got to do it. And you try to tell people, they just fucking up like, ugh, why you doing that? Ugh, that's stupid. But in the meantime, we have to understand that we are not here to destroy what you have made of yourself. You are here to uplift yourself and dare to change yourself and your perception of you. Break the cycle of your parents. Stop repeating the same thing. Sometimes our parents don't realize what we see. It's not what you see or what you have told us. It's what have we seen. What we have shown ourselves. What we have picked out, what you have shown us and what you have did. And sometimes, this is why they said it takes a village to raise a child. Because each child don't belong to you. You might have that child, but it don't belong to you. You ask yourself, why my child act like that? Ugh, why she like that? I thought she gonna be like this. I thought she gonna do this. I thought she gonna do that. I thought he gonna do this. Ooh. Your child might be your child, but it don't belong to thee. That's why you have to make sure your child is indulged into every aunties, uncles, any type of relatives. You have to expose them to it so they can know. Like, sometimes kids, you expose your kids to some aunties and stuff, and you're like, oh, damn. Why I never did this? Why I never hang around this person? Maybe I should have hung around this person much often so I could have known this. So I could have got that pick-me-up. Sometimes children need that pick-me-up right then and there so they can know. But sometimes we have to realize that it does take a village to raise a child. And we have to come back to that, because your child is not your child. Your children are not your children. You got children that you don't know what the fuck to do with them. You don't know why they turn out like that. Well, you don't understand what they took from your expectation you're showing them. What you show your children, they take bits and pieces from everything that you show them. They don't go by what you tell them. They go by what you show them. They go by your example. And something like, I don't want that. I don't want to do that shit. Hell fucking no. I ain't doing that motherfucking ass shit. Maybe switch that up. And then you get mad when they don't do the thing. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. You don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Have you ever asked me what the fuck is wrong with me? What I'm going through? I'm going through a lot. Doing this shit and this and that and that. I don't even know how to fucking fix my own goddamn show. But yeah, I just do it every damn day. I don't know what to do with this show. I don't know if people actually gonna listen and watch this damn show. I don't know what the fuck's gonna go on with this damn show. I don't know how it's gonna pan out. Shit, this show still has been fucking 2 years and it's rusted. And I don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to comply with people and stuff, how to make them see shit what it is. You don't know what to do. Everybody think it's always glory and stuff when y'all see the outcome of the glory. But let me tell you right here now. This shit is not what you think it is. And every time you do more and more things of knowing yourself and finding out what is going on with yourself, you're going to know more better. You're going to see it every moment. And when you find that center of yourself, and when you find that center of yourself, dive into that center of that core and learn how to feel it all over again. Feel yourself all over again and ask yourself, what happened to that feeling I used to feel when I was a child, when I got that piece of candy that I didn't want to get out that pool? What is that feeling? What is that feeling that I am feeling? I need to feel that feeling again so I can be who I am. But you already are there. You have to tell yourself, I am already there. I am already here. And once you continue to say already there, thank thyself from rising every moment. Because sometimes your ass is like, you go home, shit, after you start resting, you go home or you go to another dimension, because you are a multi-dimension being. You go to the next dimension, and you're like, man, I kind of like this dimension. You know, sometimes in different dimensions that we go through in our dreams, they are things that we left behind, left clues and tell us what to do. Our dreams are what we are. Our dreams are telling us things. Now, sometimes your dreams are a bigger mission than what you think they are. And you ask yourself, why did I get in this dream? Like, damn. Because my dreams are a motherfucker. So you guys, they trying to push you underground. They trying to put their self underground so these people, search people, could be, you know, because some of this stuff is not going to always be what it is. And every episode, every movie or something, they show that they going underground, all this technology, so they going underground, trying to keep people underground. Then all of a sudden they trying to show you that, you know, when you live on a surface dweller, you still have technology, but you're going to live in stacks. But you already live in boxes and shit. So why the fuck you even care? So let us rejoice. Let us come back to ourselves and let ourselves be moved by every moment and everybody experience. You have to learn from everybody's experience. Now, when somebody tell you game and pick game and they try to tell you, then you go back and tell that, and you go back open your mouth, ain't nobody gonna try to help your ass no more. Stop opening your mouth. All we doing is trying to, all that person is trying to show thee. Trying to show you that, I've been through that motherfucking ass shit. I know, this is my outcome. It might not be your outcome, but we peep that shit. You peep shit, you try to tell people and people just ignore you and tell the motherfucker that they tell you that you trying to tell about. You like, motherfucker, we ain't telling your ass shit. We just peep shit before you peep shit. Understand that. And, I quite understand that. I have learned a valuable lesson when I started doing my lesson things again. When I learned another lesson. You have to understand, everybody ain't your friend. Nobody ain't your friend. If you ain't have friends then, you ain't gonna have friends now, baby doll. Welcome to your own world. You gotta make up your own friends. Yes, indeed. So, just remember that core of your peak of your life, you have to go within. You have to change your perception and view of life, your surroundings, and your thinking. In order to get out of this cloud, you have to get out of the thinking in the cloud. So, always be the kind person, but don't let no one fuck over you. Always be thy listening ear, because you might be that listening ear one day, and